Hello and welcome back to a Weird Flex but revised video. This is a redo of the History Project B, History Around Us exam video slash lesson that I did, because I've looked over it and I've had quite a lot of feedback from you, just obviously you as people that are either watching it, either subscribed or non-subscribed or whatever it is, both in real life. And I know it's only been a day, but people on Snapchat saying, yeah, it's a good video, but this and this, and I'm like, yes, thank you so much, I want that feedback. So I've basically been told, and I feel myself, it's too waffly, it's hard to understand, and it's not really a proper video and or lesson. So without waffling too much, we're going to get into the History Project B, History Around Us, slash the School Project B. The reference code for the exam, just in case you want to check with your teachers or your provisional timetables that you've got for your GCSEs, is J411-21. I'm going to say that one more time, J411-21. That is the exam reference code. It is a 50-mark exam worth 20% of our full history GCSE. Well, in my case, if you're doing the same syllabus or a similar syllabus, it's worth 20% of the GCSE, and it is 3 questions total on the page that we're going to get on the exam booklet, but you only have to answer 2. It will be, obviously I've said 50 marks, but it's going to be split in 25, 20 marks for the actual main body, plus 5 marks for SPAG. That times 2, only have to choose 2 questions. And now we're going to get into the AO3, sorry, not the AO3, the AOs, so which it does include AO3, but it goes AO1, 2 and 3. AO1 is your own contextual knowledge, both basically facts, statistics, any knowledge you have of, in this case, because we're doing Temple News and because I'm in Leeds, and hopefully if this applies to you, you will be doing the same thing. It's going to be the owners, the things that they did, the roles, all of that jazz, and show my space. Yeah, all of that. AO2 is basically the further explanation and like the development of that answer and how that would link to the question. So the different second order concepts, I'm also going to be referring them to as, so second order concepts, AO2, the same thing, basically explanation, words and conjunctions, the continuity, the change, the similarities, the differences, the diversity, typicality, causes, I think that's basically it, to be honest. Causes, consequences, all of that. And even if you use it in a way that it's not directly using that term, so as a result, or this meant that, or this wasn't usual for the time, those all relating to at least one of these second order concepts in the AO2 points, even though you haven't said consequently or this was typical or whatever you haven't, or whatever the AO2 is, just because you haven't said that doesn't mean that you won't get the marks. You will get the mark as long as it is implied and developed. AO3, I want to get through this quick, but I don't want to waffle it too much, but I feel like I'm doing that, so let's go into AO3 straight away. AO3 is both the physical features of the site, that can include geographically, the geographical positioning and the different things around it, as well as actual features of the site inside and out. I am going to be getting into this for every single order. We have 6 orders for Temple Museum, ranging from 1488, which was the first person to make it in 1500 to 1520, Lord Darcy, you already know, and then to Leeds City Council, which was from 1922 to present day. I'm just going to go through the actual structure of your response. Obviously 2 questions, the focus of the questions, you need to obviously highlight that normally will be a second order concept or AO2 piece there with as like an actual focus of the question. So for example, a question could easily be, and we have done mocks on this, given one owner, show the diversity of everyday life of a period of time in your site. So basically how you would dissect that is, so a period of your time, as long that's another key thing. If it says when your site was first created, or a period in your time, if the site is first created, you need to have the originator, the owner, the original builder slash creator of the site. If it's a period in your time of the site or whatever that it says, it can be anyone. Just try to fit it perfectly. And then obviously the question was the diversity, so that is the second order concept. You need to show how different range of activities were occurring, and everyday life, you need to show that it was something that occurred on a regular basis. That is basically how you dissect a question. Obviously look for the AO2, look for the main body of the focus, and then go into the specific day if it has it. So creator of the site or regular person. And then we're gonna quickly, because I know we're on around like 5ish minutes, we're gonna quickly hop into the actual structure. So AO1 introduction, basically giving an introduction and your overall points. So it could easily be 1 or 2 sentences max of your judgment and your argument that you're going to be displaying and sort of explaining. So that will be like, Sir Arthur Ingram was a which I'm going to get into, and this is my points with simply the question how it shows diversity of everyday life. Boom. 3 points that have been explained with at least every single AO. So remember, AO 1, 2 and 3, it needs to be in each of them paragraphs. So it could be AO 1, 2, then 3, or AO 3, 2, 1. Whatever it is, it needs to have all of them, and they need to be linked, and they need to be relevant to the question, relevant to the focus, all of that. Then lastly, P5, paragraph 5 is your conclusion, your overall judgment, and you're basically going to be using your strongest point and how that links to the question and what it is asking you. We've got all of that in. Remember, at least 3 pieces of AO3. Each paragraph needs AO3. If you keep that in mind, and then you remember you need to obviously add extra knowledge, AO1, and develop it, AO2, then you're going to be fine. Let's get into the orders. I've got a little thing.